The Permian Basin is a vast sedimentary basin located in western Texas and southeastern New Mexico. Renowned for its rich deposits of oil and natural gas, the Permian Basin's role as a crucial energy hub is becoming increasingly significant.
The Permian Basin is roughly 86,000 square miles, or the size of Minnesota. Minnesota, however, has 5 million people that live in it, whereas the Permian Basin has under 1 million. So we're very vast in size, but we are home to some of the most resilient, hardest working men and women anywhere in the country.
I am from Artesia, and I've lived over 20 years at different points in my life across the Permian Basin. It's a wonderfully unique region with strong personalities across the communities.
Gas and oil is the primary industry in this area, and that really drives the behaviors of the individuals that live here, drives our economy, drives our activities. You find a lot of people that have lived here for generations, and so they spend a lot of time with their family, very proud of the history that is here.
While our most abundant resources is certainly oil and natural gas, we also have vast renewable energy resources, which makes us one of the largest energy hubs in the world.
To ensure the continued growth and prosperity of the Permian Basin, it is essential to invest in this region and acknowledge its vital contribution to the United States economy.
If the Permian Basin were its own country, it would be among the top 5 energy-producing countries in the world. By the year 2050, the world is going to need 50% more energy. So guess where that energy is going to come from? Right here in the Permian Basin. It is incredibly important that we see some reinvestment come back to our region.
Sustainable growth in any region depends on many factors beyond the economic. Behavioral health is of the utmost importance because it touches on so many other parts of life. So your physical health, your ability to get to work, to get to school, to live a very fulfilling and a thriving life. Investing in public services is an investment in the long-term economic health of a region. It is hard to put a number on the impact of what it means to receive mental health services. It's such important work.
The future of this community resides in its children. 70% of the jobs that are created in Texas today require some form of post-secondary education. And so education will drive this local economy. It drives the future workforce. And the gas and oil industry specifically needs an educated populace to continue to do the good work that they do. But so does the healthcare industry in our area. So does the infrastructure industry. So education is a significant pillar of importance in Ector County and specifically in West Texas.
The Permian Basin's diverse communities and strategic importance to the national economy make it a focal point for investment. Since its founding in 2019, the Permian Strategic Partnership has leveraged more than $1.5 billion in collaborative investments to enhance the Permian Basin. By fostering public-private partnerships, the organization has driven significant advancements in education, healthcare, road safety, workforce development, and more.
We saw an unprecedented amount of growth here in the Permian Basin due to all the oil and gas activity. Our social and physical infrastructure was not nearly ready for the growth that we saw. Our roads were crumbling and we're not ready to take on the volume. Our classrooms were full. Our healthcare system wasn't reaching all of the people in our vast area that we needed it to reach. The mission of the Permian Strategic Partnership is to improve the quality of life for Permian Basin residents and their families by partnering with state and local governments to significantly improve and transform public education, access to quality healthcare, workforce development opportunities, and safer roads.
Permian Basin Counseling and Guidance provides outpatient mental health counseling across all counties in the Permian Basin in Texas and New Mexico. We offer a sliding scale because we want to reduce that financial barrier. We do not want mental health care to seem like a luxury service. Access to mental health care improves student success, reduces absenteeism at work. It supports couples and families and improves overall health outcomes because mental health is interconnected with physical health. Individuals with improved mental health are more likely to engage in community and civic activities.
We serve approximately 35,000 children that live in Ector County. 70% of our children are considered economically disadvantaged. The vast majority of our children come from minority groups. Our primary responsibility as an organization is to ensure that every child every day has a great academic experience, and that is our commitment.
The Permian Strategic Partnership is dedicated to enhancing the quality of life in the Permian Basin. Through public-private partnerships, the PSP is effectively improving the well-being of the residents, demonstrating that a strong community ecosystem fuels success.
The Permian Strategic Partnership is the reason we exist as Permian Basin Counseling and Guidance in New Mexico. They saw a need for mental health care. We needed more access across the basin, and they took the initiative to put out a grant opportunity, which is what allows us to be here. Their continued support is invaluable. We have seen in 3 years over 1,400 clients, over more than 14,000 sessions.
We as an organization were in need to build a new career and technical education facility, enter the Permian Strategic Partnership that has provided a significant financial contribution, but also expertise to help us create a world-class career and technical education center for the children in this community.
There are many stories of impact across the basin. One in particular that I know of is a young COVID widow. She was a stay-at-home mom, 3 children, didn't have a work history. So when her husband passed, she also had to leave her home in Texas. She moved back to New Mexico. They all needed therapy, but she couldn't afford it. Through our program, she was able to access services for herself and her 3 young children to face that very challenging situation that they had found themselves in.
Here in the Permian Basin, we currently have a shortage of certified truck drivers by almost 4,000. That's why in 2023, you saw us invest $3.5 million to expand the Odessa College Truck Driving Academy. One of the students who graduated from the academy was named Celeste, a single mother of 2 who didn't have any experience driving a truck. Upon graduation, she was able to quickly secure a high-paying job and now has financial and job security for many years to come.
One of our high school students that just graduated participated in our welding program as a part of our career and technical education courses, and the PSP has invested significantly in career and technical education. This student at the age of 18 signed a contract for $102,000, and that will be his salary as he enters the workforce. Things like that are only possible because of the investment in ECISD that has been made by the Permian Strategic Partnership.
In the decades to come, you will see us make even larger transformational changes in education, healthcare, workforce development, and road safety. It's a model that can be used anywhere in rural America. The only critical elements are people who want to work together to accomplish great things.
For more information, visit www.permianpartnership.org.